Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Debbie Balboa, an artist living in Paris, and I make silly videos of me spending the days doing weird stuff, from cute outfits, random outfits, weird costumes, art, and sometimes my day-to-day life here and review of different places. But this time I woke up with one thing in mind, and that was this comic series. Not the animation. We don't talk about the animation. It's horrible. No, we are talking about the comic books. I think they are Italian, and I love them. I was obsessed with them. Obviously, it was a group of girls. They were witches, and their fashion was awesome. And I know both series have a lot of similarities. Like one where like a group of girls, a lot of fashion involved too, but clearly different. And even though one was witches and the other were fairies, clearly witch was confusing because when they transformed into their guardian personas, they had wings. What was that about? I think it was more like witch was just like a name on top of it all, but they were not actual witches. It was more like you had powers and you were a magical being, and they had wings for magical girl. Yeah, it's more like a magical girl situation, I think, where you just transform into a version. But yes, I was obsessed with these girls. I love them all. I love their outfits. I think, even though I love both groups, which was stronger on me. Like I loved more their drama, their whole situation. The other was too wholesome, too cute, and that one was more I don't know, like more. I liked it. I liked the society situation in the other world, and I love the drama between the girls, that it was not always surrounded in boys. It was more like friendship. I like that a lot. I like their different personalities, and that clearly they were very flawed, and they had also situations happening in their homes, like their divorced parents, and I don't know, like a lot of situations. I like that. And yes. So I'm not gonna do the transformation, even though it's tempting. I'm still not ready for that because I have nothing of those colors that could resemble an outfit, and I mean it. Like, if usually I would have like something similar, I would create it, believe me. But I have nothing similar to it. Only I could create the wings with paper and make it work, but it wouldn't work without the colors, the green and the purple one, like a very specific ones. And I have nothing, which makes me think I need more purple and green in my life and in my outfits. Those would be the colors I will be searching now. But what I am gonna do is try to give the vibe of each of the girls, maybe assembling one, two outfits, maybe three, depends on how much inspiration I have from each of them. And it's gonna be hard, I guess, for one character specifically, which is Elyon. I think she mostly has her royal outfits, and again, I don't have anything like that, but I have some sort of color combination, and kinda we can recreate the silhouette of what would she wear in the real life, which we do have some outfits, but I'm gonna ignore them. I'm gonna ignore those outfits because I think it doesn't give fully her vibe, even though she was very artistic. Um and and I really like the jumpsuit version of her, but I think it's meant to be like she was younger. And the other outfit, I think it's to tone down the colors, more like witchy Halloween vibe, where when it all happened, like the autumn situation. So I'm gonna jump into the other side and just be creative, trying to match something that can give that royal silhouette and also real life. For the other characters, I'm kind of gonna base a lot on their color combination of outfits because they kind of have like a strong personality, even though I do believe some of the items can be exchangeable between all the girls because they are all witchy and they love that stuff. So I believe even tops can be switched between all of them. There's very specific personalities that each of them show on their outfits. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on, and hopefully it will be fun for you guys to watch. Not sure what to do about the hair because some have very different hair to me, but we're just gonna give the vibe, okay? The vibe. And with that, let's start with Elyon, okay? Okay. So, what are we thinking? I think it's super cute. I didn't use the top because it cropped here, and then I had like all this area exposed. So I was like, no, that doesn't work. So what I did is just use the dress as like the full dress instead of just a skirt, because if not, it will look the cut so weird. So I have the full dress under it, which is long sleeve, and then this uh, shirt sweater under too, and then on top of it it's the cropped sweater. So now this creates a full combination, like more whimsical, even though the pieces on their own are a bit classic, except for the crop, obviously, the sweater. I think put together it looks so magical. Something about it. I think the poofy end of the sleeves work, that it has like a hoodie. I think it also gives a cute effect. And obviously kinda the colors that she wears, Elyon wears. Um I think that's cute. I always wanted to get this type of hairstyle, like the cut, and I still kind of do. Like, I wish I could just like cut my hair like really uh roughly and spiky on the top, like pixie cut. Like, she doesn't have pixie cut, but like, short, and then the long. Yeah, I don't know. I was obsessed with that look, and I really, really wanted my mom to cut my hair like that. Of course, it never happened, and I'm not ready to cut my hair yet, but I think it gives the vibe, don't you think? Like I just pulled the hair like really, really inside with the help of some uh what they're called in English, you know, the thingies. And I think it gives the vibe. It gives her vibe, and yeah, maybe I don't need to cut my hair. Maybe I should just wear it like this whenever I want to have this style. But I have another one for her. Let's do it. Let's do it. Second outfit, what are we thinking? Let me change you the position again. It's just I recorded this and then it had no sound. So that's why I'm recording it again. If you see I'm talking different of what's happening in the scenario, like the screen, it's because of that. I totally forgot to turn it on. But basically, I was saying that I just changed the vest into a bigger one and also a bigger sweater that creates like a different silhouette, clearly. But I like it because it has a high neck, and she kind of gives me the vibe, especially because of her clothes that have more of a neck area. And yeah, I think she will totally rock this. She will love it. For Wheels outfit, I think it's just very casual. She is a casual girl of practicality, kind of sporty. So she will just wear t-shirts, like cute t-shirts, jeans, or pants. And then she's more into hoodies and jackets. So I'm gonna try giving two outfits, or maybe three. Like, there's one specifically that kind of doesn't look like hers because it's a mix of Eileen's and Taranee. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them Okay, but that's how I pronounce them. Okay. um, I don't know how it will work out, but it will work out. And again, that picture that I like, it's weird, but I kind of have all the pieces, so that's why I'm gonna do it. But first, let me do a casual wheel. Ta-da! So, like I said, just a shirt. Maybe she wouldn't wear it so cropped because she's a child, but I will. And I just added the, what is it, gloves? Type of gloves, just to add it more of a whimsical vibe. This is a better view for full outfit, which won't happen because I don't know how to show the full. Yeah, kinda like that. So we have jeans, the gloves. Now let's just add a jacket. She has a green one in this picture specifically, so let's try that one. So I think this is something she would totally wear. um yeah, the gloves make it whimsical, the jeans keep her on the comfort zone that she likes. um the shirt is the only thing is that it's cropped, and I don't think she will wear a crop top. But I think obviously the jacket is spot on. Yeah, this is something she totally wears. But if you wanted to make it even more real, I think you can throw on a jacket underneath with a hoodie, and it will be perfect. But I have a second outfit that I wanted to show you guys in, and it's this picture. So I have most of it. Again, it doesn't look really like something she would wear because, you know, she's more into the sporty and the outfits and stuff. But this one is, I think, so beautiful because kind of gives the impression that it's a mix of all her friends' styles. And that happens a lot when you hang out with a group of girls, like you're best friends with them, and eventually within the years you will start getting styles from them, like just incorporating things of that into your wardrobe. And that's why I like this image. I don't know if that's what they were going through, but that makes me think of that, you know. The mix of all her friends into wheel style. So let me show you. You see the outfit, you see the vibe. I'm gonna try to go really far so you can see it. Yeah, I have the yellow uh ties and the chunky thingy, the skirt, the two belts, the green kinda fluffy shirt, and obviously the long sleeved one should have been more into the orange, but I don't have anything like that. But I still think it works. I think it works perfectly. Now, just missing the hat, which I have one, but I don't know if it will bring the look together. And you know what? Something that why I love so much Witch and their style, and I think it shaped a lot of my fashion too, was the layering. I love layering to create a piece into something special, something whimsical, and I think they did the same. So I feel completely, what's it called, like seen. You know, I felt seen watching them, and yeah, that's amazing. So this is Irma's outfit, the first one, and this is so weird because I remember her being kind of like a tomboy, but now looking back into her style, none of what she wears is tomboy. Like maybe casual or like mix of things, and then a lot of 90s long skirts, uh flowy but tight and curvy. I don't know how to explain the shirt situation. I find it difficult with Irma, but I still try. As for the hair, don't even get me started. I have nothing similar to her hair. uh Maybe if I, instead of being so flat, maybe if I can like like yeah, maybe more of her vibe, like with the more fluffy bangs. And yes, I think she would still wear something like this because it's a skirt. So it's she does wear a lot of jean skirts, so it is a skirt, and it has the sporty vibe on the top. But I have another one that maybe she will wear more, which is kind of more casual, more simple. Which this is casual, but I mean more simple. And yeah, let's see if it gives more her vibe. But I tried. I tried. Let's try the second one. Okay, this is Irma's second option. I think the skirt she would totally wear something like this, and there's actually a very similar image with a skirt like this. Obviously not the long thingy, like it's more straight, but I have definitely seen her wear something like this. As for the top, I actually had something else in mind at the beginning, but now that I look at it, I think they don't wear dark stuff ever. So there's no dark brown, dark like black clothes, never. And I'm pretty sure because the comics were supposed to be for kids, like they are for kids. Um, they made sure the uh, girls would never use dark colors, but it's such a shame because kids do wear dark colors and they look great. But obviously, they wanted to go more for the girly vibes, which okay, but at the beginning, this was my option. Like, I think it's such a 90s cute shirt that I think goes very well with her vibes, but yeah, she wouldn't wear dark colors. So I switched it to this cute uh, sweater combo that I love, and I think she would wear it. Yeah, I think she would wear it. I think she would rock it. Yeah, I struggle the most with Irma's, but I do genuinely believe she would wear this skirt. And yes, I'm happy with this. For Taranee, I think she would totally rock something like this. Maybe I would change the skirt for pants, like maybe pana pants or jeans would be fine. But I think the other it's great. I think it's cool. I think it goes with her and her personality. They do put more fire elements into her outfits, whether on the other ones they do change it more, which I don't know about that. But I do see a lot of orange and fire tones into her outfit, so that's why I try to incorporate something like that. um it's cool. I like it. I would totally go out like this. Maybe not the skirt again, like I'm not sure about the skirt. Like I would totally change it into jeans maybe, or something like that. Well, I don't know, maybe I do like it. Let's see, let me see it more from far. Well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna try another outfit for her, and then we're gonna pass to Eileen and finally Cordelia. And I'm doing this because we are losing light, people. We are losing light. Second outfit for Taranee, like more of a toned down, too many pop colors in the other one. So in this one, I thought more of uh, just the panache pants, like more ground, and then this warm sweater. It would have been better, more orangey, but I really wanna try other colors for her because she deserves more than just red, which is great. She looks great on that, but more. And also just added these sun details. Don't know if it matches or not. Maybe not. But I thought it will be cute. It will be whimsical, and it adds something to the outfit. So yeah, this is the second one for Tarani. Let's move on to Eileen. For Eileen's first outfit, I was thinking something very cute, like feminine, but still whimsical and playful, because we have the warm socks that she's almost always wearing. But I do think the ballerina sweater gives that cute, playful vibe that she likes to have in her outfits. The small skirt, because she barely uses long skirts, and I would pair it with some tights, but I have nothing of this sort of color combination that goes good with it. But I think the warm socks are Perfect enough. Let's try a second outfit for her. It's gonna be a bit difficult. I'm thinking. So instead of changing the full outfit, I thought I will leave the cute ballerina shirt, but change it into some kind of cool modern cargo pants. No, they're not cargo pants, right? I don't know. They're cool pants. This type of pants. And I'm just gonna throw a puffer vest to make it more into her playful style. So, what do you guys think? This is Eileen's second outfit. Yeah, we could totally exchange the shirt for something if you want with more color, something maybe blue or purple. She wears a lot of purple too. She also never wears dark colors, so it's it's interesting. Like I wouldn't see her kind of like in this type of pants. I think like she would wear maybe just clear pants like jeans, baby blue or something like that, but I thought this will look good on her. Like I can see her still rocking something like this. And final but not least, let's do Cordelia or Cordelia. How would you say it? It's Italian, so it should be Cordelia, not Cordelia. Cordelia. And last but not least, Cordelia's outfit. I think she wears a lot of long skirts. Maybe this would be like a too dark color. Let me think about it. No, I think it's fine. I think she does wear this type of colors. Also reminds me of earth tones. And for the shirt, I was thinking, yeah, I have never seen her something like this, but I think she would totally wear it. So it's a combination of, transparency and then the shirt. And it's still very much into her style. She's very feminine. She does a lot of, mm, we said conservative, but also witchy combinations. And I like when they go a little bit out of her comfort zone, or at least the artist's comfort zone, and create more cool things. So that's why I thought of something like this. It's cool, but it's still on her silhouette vibe. So it's the long skirt, the very classy situation. I don't know if classy is the right word, but you know what I mean. I think she will look super cute on this one. Um, if I had another type of transparency, maybe greenish would be so cool, but I don't have one. Not here. So this is what we are working on. So let's try one more, which is gonna be similar tone of skirt. Um, but I'm thinking we can switch it up. So I changed the skirt for this sporty skirt. I know it looks like pants, but it's a skirt. And oh my god, the silhouette that it gives, I think is exactly hers, like something she would wear, especially the flowiness of it all, like how it's flowy but heavy, like you know it's heavy material, and still we can combine it with this feminine earthy style because it has the flowers, and I do think it fits. Of course, maybe you would imagine her with something more flowery or more feminine, but I do think it works. Yeah, I think it works. I think it's something she would use 100%. And with that, we finish all the girls. Let me know which one you prefer, which one you think I nailed. I know I took more time in some of the others, but again, the day was very long. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like, but it's long, and trying so many outfits is long. But I don't regret anything. I love also because it gives me ideas for what to wear. That I hadn't done before after doing these videos. So now that I have the knowledge of what can match, I would totally wear something like this and match it with something else. that's why I also love doing these videos. Like, it does help me find out different things and discover stuff, at the same time keeping all my, childhood, what I wish it I could had dressed up and wear, and the hair and everything. So yes, thanks so much for watching, guys. What do you think? Would you had tried different outfits, or which one is your favorite? My favorites were always Cordelia, Will, and Elyon. So any of those were great for me. Specifically, I guess Will, because she's the main girl, but I vibed more with the feminine style of Cordelia, even though I had no style like that at all. And I loved Elyon. I just think she's so cool. So yes, those were my whole things. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you like this video and you want to see more of them. And I'll see you until the next time. Aviento!